I have a question, which is my father has sacrificed everything for me, which he had in Sweden, in Syria, in order for me to get an education in Sweden. He has been working 10 years in Sweden. I've been studying for 10 years. Next semester, inshallah, I will be studying in a university that is very hard to get into. However, I'll be forced to move away from my parents to go to another city to study. This results in more rent and other expenses which I can't pay for. And alhamdulillah, my father has the means to pay for all of this until I finish studying. However, he does not want to spend on me from his savings. Rather, he wants to take a loan from the bank, which has usury.
Okay.
In it. Naturally, I don't want him to indulge in usury. So I'd suggest two options. The first one is that he pays for my expenses by his savings. And the other one is that I take a break from studying for a few years in order to be able to pay for my expenses. And I would gladly do that. However, my father really does not like both options, and he gets irritated whenever I mention both of them. His argument is I might not be able to get in the university if I take a break to work, and that there's a good chance of that. And he would be very displeased with me if I don't study next semester using his loan from the bank that he will eventually take. And that's my question. بدي أختم كلامي يا شيخ وإني أقول لك أحبك شيخ بارك الله فيك.
أحبك الله الذي أحببتني فيه. أخي الكريم, you are totally right in your decision. Now, if you know that your father is going to borrow with haram money, and you have a saying in it, then you have to stop it and block it. What do you mean, Sheikh? I mean, if your father is going to apply for student loans in your name, so you'll be the one who's paying the student loans and the loans are on you. In this case, it's a matter of life and death. Do not accept. Even if he's irritated, he's angry, whatever, it's totally haram. If he's the one who is applying for a personal loan on his name and his responsibility, in this case, this is his own actions and doing. You have no power over that except to give him advice and tell him this is haram. And try to convince him being polite, diplomatic, and dutiful at the same time. If he insists, then there's nothing wrong on your side. Let him take the loan. You do your studies, try to excel in your university and be able to stand on your own 2 feet and pay back your father his hard work that he's invested in you. Now, there is no sin on you. Now, my recommendation would be is, father, you have savings. My advice is, use your savings for the university. If I make it, alhamdulillah, I'll be able to pay you back as a loan. If I don't make it and your savings run out, you may then take a loan that is interest-based and pay it accordingly. You would have shortened the amount of time where the interest is compiled upon you, and this is lesser interest you have to pay. And who knows, maybe I managed to strike the jackpot and succeed in my university based on your savings, and it's all halal in halal, and I'll pay you back for it. I hope this makes sense to him, and Allah knows best.